I decided to get this specific van because I actually traded my 4Runner in to get a van. And so this is a really awesome size because I can fit it in every spot. So anywhere I want to travel to, I always have somewhere I can park it. And it gets me anywhere. It's front wheel drive, so I can still get up to the mountain. And everything I need fits into this van, so it's pretty great. Hi, I'm Karissa, and this is my Dodge Promaster 2019. It's the 1500, and welcome to my tiny home store. All of the cabinetry is from IKEA, including these cute little handles. It's all modified and narrowed by 2 inches to fit in here. So I have lots of storage. But yeah, it all came from IKEA and it fits really well in here. Okay, so we decided to go with this 2-burner and use an adapter to avoid having a big propane tank. So this one holds just a little 1-pound propane tank. Keep it nice and simple. So we decided to use a drinking fountain faucet so I can control the amount of water consumption because it just holds a little tank to keep it simple. And it has just a little drop-in pump as well, just to keep it pretty simple. With the last build I had in here, one of the problems was all the cabinets would fly open, and so we used 60-pound drawer magnets, and it does a really good job of keeping them shut while I'm driving and never having any rattling or drawers opening. Okay, so my favorite place to travel in the van to is anywhere coastal. So generally I'm at the Oregon coast, but then I also visit my family down in Southern California a lot. So this past summer I took it down for around a month and a half to San Diego and just stayed in it the whole time and surfed and got to kind of visit all my friends and family down there. But yeah, anywhere coastal. So I decided to go with the Dometic Cooler because it's versatile and I can move it around in the van since I don't have a lot of space. I did have to upgrade to 200 amp hour batteries and 200 watt solar panels in order to keep this running all the time, as well as the fan and everything else. But it works really well and I can kind of move it around if I need to have more storage. Sometimes the dog's crate goes right here, so I'll just tuck that back and get that extra space. And then this is pretty cool. I can turn this into a desk by popping that up and then pulling my toilet seat box out. And so when I'm working, I can work from right here and it's perfect. I've got all my switches right here. So I've got lights, these 2 over here for the ceiling. And then this one turns on the fan and then the water. These 2 are empty. And this is the inverter. So when I turn this on, I can turn my TV on. And I think that's the only thing running on it right now. Oh, and as well, when I turn this on, all of my plugs work. So I can plug my computer in and use these USB cords, and all of this is run off the solar too. So this is constantly running power for me. So that's how I get everything. Oh, I can even use a blender in here, which is pretty awesome to make smoothies. Okay, so one important thing for me was having somewhere to store my surfboards. Since the garage is a little bit smaller, only my really short boards can go back here. But basically we just put these hooks up and then some straps. And so I can usually I try to limit to 2 boards, sometimes 3. Even a long board can fit up here. But it makes it nice and secured and it doesn't shake around. I know they're safe and I can still sleep and enjoy the space in here. Generally not with fins on, so I don't hit my head, but overall keeps them up and out of the way. If you're looking to get into traveling in a van, more of an adventure mobile kind of thing, I would definitely suggest getting a smaller van, still with a bed, still with a kitchenette, but simplify it. You don't need to overdo it with too many crazy ideas, and just make sure you identify what's most important to you. So for me, it was having somewhere to put my surfboards, having a comfortable bed, and having a place for my dogs to sleep. So for me as an individual, this is a perfect size. I do think that 2 people, it might be a little bit too small, but I think just picking what suits your lifestyle the best will be perfect. Okay, so this is kind of the living area. This is the smaller one, so everything's pretty compact, but this fits RV size queen bed, so it fits perfectly. It's honestly just as comfortable as sleeping at home. And I even have this TV, which I don't use a whole lot, but it's nice to have when you're parked somewhere and just want to kind of chill out. And it has a little pull out thing so I can lay wherever I want and just relax. And then I also decided to do this mural just to give it some creativity and individualness. And so I painted the mountains, which is kind of the mountainscape on your way up to Bachelor. So it's kind of just a fun touch. So I wanted something to rinse off equipment and be able to rinse off really quick if I get out of the ocean or something. So I went with the road shower, which is meant to actually be on the roof. And so it's not really solar, but it does get heated up by the sun. And then you pressurize it with a bike pump. And so you get some pressure, and you do have, it comes with this hose and little nozzle, but you can actually switch it out for a shower nozzle if that's the main purpose. I've been using it mostly just to get sand off of equipment, so it does a pretty good job for having a little outdoor shower. Okay, so I've got a Renogy Rover charge controller that runs into an 1100 watt inverter, and I have two 100 amp hour AGM batteries. That pretty much covers everything I have running in here. So lights, I can run a blender, all of my power, my TV, pretty much everything. For the garage, I have a light switch so I can come grab stuff out of here at night. And then I have a rack for my mountain bike. I actually just switched from a 27.5 to a 29, so right now it doesn't fit, so I'll have to adjust that. And then really the rest of it is just open space to put like wetsuits and mountain biking gear and whatever else I have back here. Skateboards, shorter surfboards, and that's pretty much it back here. So I wanted to have a way of having my surfboards outside if I'm in a spot that's safe, because obviously majority of the time I want everything locked in the van. But like going surf spot to surf spot, I want to be able to throw my boards out of the van and having more space inside. So Simon, the guy who helped me build this van, or actually let's be honest, he built the van. He had his son weld these guys for me, and so there's some padding on them. They're super strong. I can tie down boards and go on the highway if I want to, although I think most of the time I just kind of throw them up when I'm going short distances. For me, a lot of people I hear say, I can't afford a van, or like, how did you like make this happen? And so for me, it was just one day deciding, in order to have what I want, I need to sell my car and make this my daily driver so that I can afford it and I can afford to, you know, do what I've wanted to do for a long time and make my dream come true. So, and then also finding someone to help you or build it yourself, and really just making it happen and kind of doing the research to just get it going. So I work for a company out of San Francisco. It's just a little tech company, and so I have been working remotely for about 4 years doing that. All I really need is a laptop and good Wi-Fi, and I can work anywhere. So I feel really lucky to have that job. So I can work from the coast, I can work from anywhere in the U.S. I've worked up in BC, I worked in Mexico. So having that versatility and that just having that job that gives me freedom and flexibility has been really what can make this happen. If you guys have any questions, you can follow me at karissa.campbell on Instagram, or Simon, who built the van. His Instagram handle is at Simon Elston, just one word, and he can answer any more specific questions for you. And thanks for watching my tour.